Hey guys, welcome to Michigan Machinists. This is Bob, and I've been wanting to show you guys how to start a garage shop, because you don't need $1 million to make it. You can start right from your garage, and I'm going to show you how, because I've done it. So let's skip to the good stuff. Let's go on a shop tour, get this over with. So this is my personal garage, and all this equipment in here is was for my hobby shop that I turned into making a living, man. So we're gonna start it out at the Bridgeport. This is actually my favorite machine and where I feel most at home. This thing's capable of all kinds of stuff. We gotta stop here. I just got a 4-inch vise in here. It's good enough for home. It can rotate anywhere. I have the Bonko stop on here, which is just, if you need to put a piece in there at the same spot every time, that's super adjustable. This is what you need. But these things, this is a must-have for anyone. That's coming up on another episode, so stay tuned for that baby. So the Bridgeport, this baby's got power feed, it's got a cold mister, I got some collets and tool holders here and a readout. Other than that, that's about all the bells and whistles I got on this thing. But these things are capable. This is what made America, man. This is kind of what made America, or the world. These things can do anything. This head can tilt this way, left or right, in or out. The ram comes in or out. The whole ram spins around. The table goes all over. You can throw something on the ground right here and move this and machine it. The head both, if you guys don't understand, it tilts this way, and left and right. And to any degrees, up to 45 degrees. So pretty capable. You can drill, tap, mill, use boring heads, fly cutters, you name it. You can do it on this thing. So we got the Bridgeport, and I like Bridgeports. We got an old grinder here. It's an old Reed. This is actually the nicest grinding machine I've ever ran. And I call these two, this is my money machine. These two are kind of add-ons. Surface grinder, a lot of times they call out for a finish, or you're sharpening tools, or relieving the shanks of tools. So maybe I have an end mill that's only a 1/2 inch in flute length, and I gotta cut deeper. I can relieve the end mill. We'll get into that. And then we have a small metal lathe. It's Taiwan. Pretty nice. It's just small. The only thing this doesn't have is a threading dial on it, but does everything else quite well. So I have a stand-up air compressor feeding all these. And if you're wondering about the power for the industrial equipment, we have a phase converter. So you can take 3-phase power into your home. How you get it is you buy one of these American Rotaries, or there's other brands out there, but I chose American Rotary, and it's based on the horsepower you need. So you could literally put a CNC in here with American Rotary. They sell them that big. This is why they sell them, is for garage shops, man. So money button. That's all there is to it. You can run all these machines all at once. All right, so I got a generator just in case, but it's stuck in here because it's wintertime. I got a disc grinder. We got a little metal forge over here. Again, this is my hobby shop. And, right, what do we like to do? These are kind of the stuff. This is a leaf. You're gonna make a little handle or something. Little bottle opener. My buddy Paul made this one. He might have made this leaf too. Maybe not, maybe that was my leaf. Anyways, it's a fun Friday night thing. Get a couple buddies over. Torches, all the bells and whistles, rose bed torch, cutting torch, all the brazing tips. Lincoln 180 MIG Welder, Eastwood TIG Welder, and a plasma cutter. And really, to do my home shop, I've used every piece and pushed all these to the limit. It's just, what job don't you want to do? So our office, when I started this, it was one day I had a job, the next day I didn't. Me and Craig both started, And hopefully, if we can do it, you guys can do it. We started and lost our jobs in a day and had our insurances canceled that same day. So hopefully you don't work for a nasty company like that. So here's our desk. This is where all the calls were made. This is where Craig was working. We actually used to have a shipping area over here too. Little printer for stuff. Service plate. Of course, you gotta have music and a refrigerator. And then we got our toolboxes over here. That's mostly automotive. These are machining. So I got tools and tool holders. This is for the Bridgeport again. This is a boring head. Different style mills and holders. Little 3-flute carbide inserted one. And then we have our, hang on. Forgot about this tool. Just saying, every shop's got to have coffee. So this is the fixture cabinet, which we have 246 blocks, angle plates, parallels, V blocks. I got some gauge block sets in there, jaws for different laces, already made with steps in them. Fly cutters. We got radius dressers for the grinding wheel. You name it, I got a whole kit and caboodle in here, which all this stuff you buy used. You just go to an auction, bid on them. They got them online. You bid on them. You can get some amazing tools, both hand tools, measuring equipment, gauge blocks. None of this stuff has to be new. That old stuff is awesome and it's still good. So for pennies on the dollar, you can fill that thing up with. This is literally my personal home hobby shop stuff. I got a shop and I got another toolboxes up in the shop. So this is a shop tour, man. I got a little heater heating this, and this is insulated. So there's nothing better than this. You got TV, radio. You gotta have a bench too, man, right? So this is both for fabricating, welding projects, and when you're doing machining, you know, I like to lay this little piece of carpet. And I'll lay all my tools up here. I'll lay maybe my pieces up here on machining. I'm not clanging them around. But if I'm welding or fabricating, I hide all this stuff in the cabinet. So, on a bench, you gotta have a good vise. You know, everything, not everything you gotta have the best of, but you gotta have decent stuff. If you're working with junk, you're starting off with junk, you're probably gonna have junk. So there's some stuff you need decent. This is a decent vise. I've beat the heck out of it. But just with your equipment wise, and I'm not saying buy new. I don't like buying new. I like buying used. You can buy all this stuff used. It's still good. Hey guys, thanks for taking a shop tour. If you guys like this content, subscribe. We're gonna get more into it. We're gonna tell you how to do it yourselves, man. I did it, you can do it. We'll see you next time.